So let's see what I need to do. Bunch of crap for Neven. An orbital survey of Talumo. So, first things first, let's check and see where the transfer windows are, because I want to go to the planet which is going to approach first. And I don't want to have my Kerbals waiting 6 months in space. Okay, I'm past the Talumo window. I want it over here, and then I wanted Neven over here. So yeah, Neven's closer to the window than Talumo is, I think. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to check and see if this rover here managed to debugify itself. If not, I'm probably just going to let it, see if I can get it to blow up, because it's kind of sketchy. Last time I checked, this was floating in space, 5 kilometers above the ground. Which is not how rovers should normally behave. Yep, I am floating in space. Do I have any control over this thing, though? Partial, limited probe control. Yeah, probably because there's nothing in range. Oh well. I'm just gonna let this blow up. Because, like, what the frig happened? And then I'm gonna build a new rover with a better antenna. Because this Commutron 16S, I thought it would work, but it's just not powerful enough. 2, 1. Boom! And stuff is still alive. You gotta admit, this is hilarious. That's... over there, that was my lander. Alright, let's go back to the Space Center. That's over with. No more shenanigans, at any rate. Now at least I have a fairly good idea as to what is going on here. So, is that loaded yet? Nope. Well, while I'm waiting for the Neven window, I am going to put a rover on Iota, if it kills me. Because I promise you guys that you will get to see a rover, and you will see a rover. I'm just going to build my own rover, with blackjack and hookers, if any of you get that reference. No, but yeah. So basically, I'm going to build a rover that's somewhat more self-sufficient than that other one. Okay, then. Do I get half a command pod? No, okay, that's better. Do I want to start as this? Yeah, I'll use the Probo Bobo Dobo Bobo Dime Rove Mate. Now, before I do anything, I'm gonna put a giant antenna on the top of this rover. Because, in all honesty, I'm gonna need that dang thing. Well, yeah, I don't need anything that big, but I do need a relay antenna. So. There's the relay antenna. Now, I need something that lets me control this thing. Don't need that. This should be enough. I'll put this down below. Now, let's see what kind of wheels I got. Hey. These look pretty good. Now, I want to have as much ground clearance as possible. Alright, so these are some nice wheels. And I have some ground clearance. Now, can I attach batteries to the bottom of this thing? Yes. There we go. Batman. Now this thing should be reasonably useful. Now I only want one cam for obvious reasons. Put that back here because I want this thing to have a smallish form factor. So. Actually, I want to face this the other way. There we go. Now this thing will go up and then face forward. Now for some electricity. Ah, yes, the plug's back. I'll use these retractable solar panels because no one in their right mind. Aha, that's good. They're not they're not interfering with each other and they can fit. Alright, we're making some progress here. Now for some science equipment. I'm gonna put all the small stuff up front here. So thermometer, magnetometer. I'll shrink this down a bit because I have money and it's a second generation magnetometer. Barometer. No, I don't think I have the seismometer researched yet. No, I don't. And whatever the frig you call this thing. Surface ablation laser light. This is my defense system against space madness. Or, I don't know. Perhaps any of those crazy crews that I kind of left out there for 6 months. Can I get a carbonite scanner smaller than that? No. Shit. How big is a BDDT? Well, that's not too bad. I'm gonna put one of those there. That way, if there's any ridiculous stuff around, I can pick it up. Don't need that, don't need that. Yeah. I'm gonna put... Actually, no, I'm not gonna put a core drill or anything on this one, because this isn't for an atmospheric body. Now, I will put one of these on. Now, I will call this Mini Rover 3. Now, the question is how do I attach this to anything? So, I need a decoupler. I need a radially attached decoupler. Put something here. Because the key is that I need a sky crane for this setup, right? So. How large is an octagonal strut? An octagonal strut, which I will rotate to face the right direction. Oh, come on. That's not gonna go anywhere. Yep, I need a different decoupler. Something that's a little less finicky when it comes to that stuff. I'm gonna use this one. Too small. Let's do 30% scale, and let's put it here. Now this is a bit raised, so I can attach my structural connections to it, and I can tell that they're connected to the right spot. Now I want 2. And with the antenna there, I probably want 3, but... yeah, I need a couple more. How does it weigh? 0.1005, and is this 5 of them? Yeah, okay. Through that, I want to keep the part count down. Let's add one of these. Now, I need a probe core. Hex. I need another reaction wheel module for shits and giggles. I need a battery. I don't think I need... yeah, I'll put solar panels on after. Now, structurally... yeah, this isn't big enough. Can I fit these onto the sides of this, I wonder? Not really. I want the center of mass to line up with everything, so... put one here. And I want to line up... I'm just going to line up the thrusters over the wheels. So... put one here. One there. That's pretty good. So... now... I think I only need 2 struts here. Alright. Yep. Yeah, I'll just put these out towards the end. Yep, so I'm trying to build my sky crane now. Long view. Alright, so... oh, no one's watching anyway. Let's see now what's gonna go on here. So now these are kind of my thrust platforms. The center... oh, I need to put the engines... do I have any small engines? How big is this? Holy shit, this is too big. Holy crap. Yeah, but I do not need that. It actually looks very useful for later on, but my rover isn't that big. So, do I have any radial engines? I have thuds, but yeah, I'll just use downsized Terriers. I really don't think I need 4 of these engines, but I want to have it look somewhat legitimate. And now, fuel tanks. I shouldn't need a lot. I want about 2,000 meters per second of delta V. So I'll take FTL 400s and I'll shrink them down a bit. Oof. Yeah, shrink them down a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2148. Okay, 0.625. Oh, I can't get him any smaller than that. God dang it. Should be able to do something that's smaller than that. Oh. I want this to be somewhat aerodynamic just for shits and giggles. I'm just going to put some static panels here. Now, this thing doesn't have quite enough thrust on a normal behavior to work. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to test out this rover. Now, first, let's do some checks. Center of thrust, center of mass. How offset are they? A little tiny bit. Yeah, the thrust vectoring on the engine should be able to handle that. Especially since I have 4 engines. Mathematically, with 4 engines, it should be easier to actually do something. So the key with this is I want that to act as a crane just to lower my rover down, because it looks cool, and B, because shenanigans. So first, will this rover stand up? Yes. So the center of mass can't be that far off. Can I drive with it? First, let's invert the steering. And I'm going to extend the solar panels to make sure nothing breaks off while I'm driving this thing. Oh, okay, this is the way it's facing. And I'm seeing how solid the structural connection is, too. Doesn't seem too bad. Little oscillatory, but you kind of expect that with that much mass up high. Uh-oh. Okay, lesson learned. Don't go top speed over hills. However... Oh, there's a problem. I got the frickin' reaction wheels are on. No wonder everything's fucked up. This is the most epic form of locomotion in the history of Kerbal Space Program. Uh-oh. I'm breakdancing Rover. Okay. In all seriousness, no. I still got the reaction wheels on. I think. Yep. Okay. So, let's revert that, just so I can see how the vehicle behaves without the reaction wheels enabled. I forgot that I had them on there. I kind of need them for, I need them for space, right? When I'm landing. I need those reaction wheels so I can control where it's going. Because I really don't want to have to shove monopropellant tanks and RCS thrusters on that. So... what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger these reaction wheels to only work for SAS. That way, the autopilot, so to speak, will help me keep everything stable, but they won't do any shenanigans involving flying all over the place and breakdancing, which is not a good idea. So, I'm inverting the steering because that just makes it more intuitive to control. Uh-oh. Well then. Although that makes sense. In real life, this thing isn't going to drive. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be good. Oh, nope. Everything survived. Okay. One more try with this. I know it's not a fair test of anything. I'm just kind of messing around at this point. But the rover works. I can control it. I'm just going to let it burn until I can lift off under the sky crane and then try and land it somewhere. So, uh-oh. This is not going to be good. This is why I can't have nice things. Come on, KSP. Why would you spawn my rover underground? Like, for freak's sake. That's actually hilarious on a lot of levels, but still, not a good idea for successful astronavigation. I'm even farther underground. I'm going to try this once more, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to have to put some launch clamps onto my rover. Alright, let's see what happens. I might survive this time. Nope. Alright, I'm putting some launch clamps on this. Because that is officially ridiculous. Like, let's have a rover which spawns underground. Structural... launch clamp. I have a reason for putting it up there. I think it's the reason everything's spawning underground is because I have the game at 10 times scale. So it's probably just not quite agreeing on where the launch pad ends and the sky begins here on Gale. Alright, so let's engage SAS, crank the throttle, double check the reaction wheels, and I'm going to fire the sky crane engines till my thrust away gets above 1. Almost there. I'm using Terriers because I'm landing this on Iota or SETI. So, no atmosphere there. I only get 4 kilonewtons from these when they're... Woohoo! Alright, let's try and move forward a bit. Alright. This is going to be fun. Boom! Wow. That was actually epic. Floor it! Well. Uh-oh, jump time. I have no idea how this is working, but it is hilarious. I think it's the reaction wheels myself. Yeah, oh yeah, it's the reaction wheels that are fucking it up. Oh yeah, this is much better now. Even though I've lost like 3/4 of my science equipment. And somehow I'm literally inside the ground. I need to remember to shut off the reaction wheels when I'm on Iota. Because otherwise I'm going to be going crazy. Oh, no jumps. I have an idea. Dang it, I kind of hashed that. So I'm going to see if I can hit this jump and then get up onto the launch pad. Not really, but oh well. Let's try doing donuts in reverse. Oh, I think I've ran out of electricity. Yes, I have ran out of electricity. Alright. Well, there's my rover. Tested, validated. So everything works reasonably well now. No more shenanigans. So, no longer need the launch clamp. Now, what I need is a transfer stage to get all this to where I want it to go. So, let's put a decoupler down here. Let's put some structural stuff. Do I have a 0.625 to... Now, I'll use a... What the hell is that? Oh, I'll use a structural Rockomax that has scale. There, now I got a 1.25 meter base here. Now, let's put an FTL 800. Let's put a full-size Terrier here. That should give me... Yep. I can actually use another fuel tank, but before I do anything... I'll put a 400... Well, where'd you go? I was gonna say, where'd you go? Yep. See if I can trigger... Yeah, I can use another fuel tank, sure. Because I only need my thrust to weight to be about 0.8 for this stage. Yep. Now. Now I'm going to put a fairing on this. And I'm going to use 2.5 meter for the rest of it because that makes the most sense, honestly. I know it'll be kind of heavy to carry all this in a fairing, but I'll ditch the fairing halfway through the atmosphere anyway. Yeah, that's too... I want a steeper fairing. Pointy nose. No, I said pointy... There we go. Now, put that back here. Yup, okay. There we go. There's my rover plus all the paraphernalia. God dang it. I want to move this higher in the vehicle assembly building so I can fit everything underneath it. So. Let's get one of these nice fuel tanks. I'm going to use cryogenics. So, let's just see. Where's that Tunguska engine? I have a sky crane, but it's way too powerful for what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I can put another tank underneath this. Yep, 3647. Now. Most efficient engine I have at liftoff would be this one. So, yep, structural. No, I keep thinking decouplers are under structural because I used to be. Yep. So, I'm going to take a few of these. This should be enough. Thank you, hangar extender. Now, if I put the fairing on first stage separation, oh nice, I get a fair bit more delta V. Because usually I can get rid of the fairing by the time I'm near space, right? I don't need that when I'm basically on the ground. See if I can fit 6 engines here. Yeah, I kind of can, especially if I go compact mount. Bit more fuel tanks, though. Yeah, that's about what I wanted because I need enough delta V to get into orbit basically just on the first and second stage, so I'm just going to put some solids now on this. And I'm going to cut down these till I'm about... Yeah, that should be good. So, this is my mini rover. I probably should have used 3.75 meter parts. Actually, yep, I need some fins on this, because otherwise this thing is going to be kind of unstable. And by kind of unstable, I mean holy fuck unstable. So, 200% fins, 300%. Yeah, that doesn't cut off my delta V too much. Yep. Alright, let's go. See what happens here. I'm going to do Iota first, because it has somewhat less gravity, and because that's where I wanted to land the rover last time. Oh, that would have been embarrassing. So, SAS, I'm still pointed straight up. Gonna want orbit info so I know where I am. And let's 3, 2, 1, go. And liftoff of the Iota mini rover. Holy shit, roll authority. Yeah, I don't think I need quite that much roll authority. Thank you very much. And the Kerbal Space Center falls away as we rise into the skies of Gale. Alright, let's start our gravity turn. think something might be a bit wobbly in there. Oh well. This should end up fine. I'll leave it at 1 speed till I get out of the bottom of the atmosphere. That way, in case something goes badly foobarred, I might have a chance to fix it. Alright, the solids will be coming off fairly soon. They're about probably, yeah, they're mostly gone already. The specific impulse is buffed a little bit because of Smurf. So essentially, the solid rocket boosters can give me up to about 260 seconds before they start to go foobarred. Holy shit. Something's a bit unstable there. 2. Oh well. Solid rocket booster separation now. Boom. At 1 survived. And I'm not quite on my orbital path, but that's fine. I'm above most of the atmosphere anyway, so I can correct that in a minute. Yep, I really don't want those things doing much, in all honesty. They're mostly there as passive drag producers. There's the volcano, 25 kilometers, so we're down to less than a 20th or a 30th of an atmosphere. Ah, nice. That looks like Iota there. That's our target. I'm a little bit low of the ascent pass that I normally want, so I'm going to set it to hold attitude here while the engines pick up speed. I'm probably going to jettison the fairings at around 70 kilometers. I should be able to sustain a small angle of attack up this high. I'm almost at 40 kilometers. Especially with the amount of control authority I can get with 6 thrust vectoring engines and those gigantic fins. I might not have needed the fins, actually, but I just wanted to try them just in case. Better to have them and not need them than the other way around, right? Now, how are my resources doing? Alright, the electricity is making it up there. Yep. Well, my apoapsis has managed to clear most of the atmosphere. That's a good sign. Yep. I'm going to lower my angle of attack a little bit. My time to apoapsis is still increasing, so... And... we're high enough now that I don't really need that. It's just wasting fuel hauling that any higher. Well, 30 seconds to first stage separation. We're going to be in space now. I think we're technically in space. Once I update to KSP 1.2.2, I'm going to get Sigma Dimensions, that new update there. And I'll be able to scale the atmosphere better. Ohio Bob has a really nice configuration for that, where it lets me... scale the top of the atmosphere to be at something like 150 kilometers, and it would use a realistic pressure curve the whole way up. which is much better than the system I'm using now, which is kind of just Ziegler-Nicholsing it. So I'm going to set this to hold prograde before the staging runs out. Now, go! I hope that was only... Okay, yeah, that was just the other tank. Alright, now that we're a little higher up, I can just speed her up a bit. I think the static solar panels that are on the octo core here should provide enough power. But if not, I can extend these down here. Yeah, we're on track for a reasonable orbit here, I think. I'll need a little bit of the third stage to finish, but that's fine. That's why I packed so much extra Delta V on it. I would have used cryogenics for that too, but I don't have the cryo tanks yet, so it would have all boiled off on me. Well, not a lot of it, but enough to kind of blunt the advantages of it. Okay, I got about 2,000 meters per second left to go. Alright, I'm a little bit past apoapsis. That's not really an issue, though. I'll just pitch up a small amount. This'll just help me circularize once I get higher. Yep. Alright, we're in orbit. Now, let's get to Iota. Oh, I might be able to Hoffman transfer and hit that. Barely, but I can do it. And then fine-tune closest. Create that. And let's execute next node. 3016.4. Yep, I can manage that. Nice. Alright. Making progress here. Looks like my reaction wheels are capable of powering everything, too. I don't know why these wheels were spinning, though, in space, but... Well, I should probably deploy this antenna, too. And I'll have to make sure that once I get to Iota... Actually, this antenna, I think, can reach Iota, so I should be fine anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna time warp through this burn, because, come on. It's just a pretty normal Karolox type upper stage engine. Or maybe Aerozine and N204, I don't know. Well, there's something going on down there. Bioluminescence, maybe? We're approaching sunrise anyway, you can tell because of the fringe of atmosphere around the planet. think that's Thalia or Icarus right there. That's another planet. And that's probably Iota. Could be SETI though, it's hard to tell. Oh well. Do the next node. This is just a minor course correction. This is relatively simple. Yeah, I think that's Iota from the back. Yeah, that's SETI back there, I think. Or maybe that one. Yeah, that's probably one of the gas giants. Showing as a disc, though. That's weird. Oh well. Okay, how come I don't have any electricity when I'm literally pointed directly at the sun? Oh, probably just some bullshit shadowing. Dang it. Oh, looks like I'm literally gonna hit the planet. Well, that's not fun. Yeah, my signal strength, I should still have some left when I get to Iota. Still says Kerbin, but oh well. Let's change perhaps this to 50 kilometers. As soon as possible. Yeah, I kind of made a noob mistake with that solar panel. I'm only extending one in case I break something off on the landing approach. Now let's bring up the trusty biome map so I know where the heck I am. Okay, I can get all the biomes at this inclination, so... I think I'm gonna land a rover on the lowlands, or midlands, whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm just gonna circularize at the next parapsis. Oh, I got plenty of fuel left too, that's a good sign. Alright. Go! I'm gonna try and land on the day side too, if it's at all possible. Because nighttime roving might be somewhat sketchy. That terrain does not look nice to land on. But it looks like those might be some sick jumps. Just floor the thing. Alright, let's circularize for now. I don't think my orbit will be in the right place to hit this one. I'm just going to make sure I'm controlling it from this probe, too. Yeah, I'm gonna land here. I should have enough sunlight. So, let's deorbit using my main engine here. Quick save before I'm completely fucked up. And now, let's see what happens. Yep. I'm gonna wait till I get a little lower to fire the braking engines. Okay, I'm gonna need to fire them here, otherwise I'm not gonna stay in the same bio. Yeah, I probably should not have had these burning through the wheels, but YOLO or something. Whoa, too much power. Yeah, this looks like pretty reasonable terrain, actually. I shouldn't have any trouble driving around here. I'm just doing a powered descent and controlling my sink rate. I'm gonna throttle up a bit once I get closer if I need to. I think I need to throttle up a bit, but not much. Because these engines are way too powerful, but they're basically the smallest ones I have, so... Whoops, wrong way. Getting close. I literally don't have enough... I literally don't have enough, throttle control to do anything here. Let's see if I can... Wow, this thing does not have much control. Oh well. Oh, shit. This'll be funny. Boom! Tracking station. So there goes my sky crane, but I didn't want the thing anyway. I just wanted to see if I had enough fuel left to get anywhere, but I didn't, and I wasn't balanced enough to control the thing anyway. Alright, let's test this rover out. Alright. I think I already got all this science data, so let's transmit some of it first. Let's extend the other solar panel. Let's fix the SAS before I end up blowing something up. And let's put on the brake so I don't end up rolling to the other side of the iota. Come on. Ah, there we go. Ah, come on. Where? There we go. SAS only. Now. And don't need that. Now let's transmit our science data. I should have enough electricity. And I already got those. Now let's trigger the camera. Aha, and it's pointed in the right direction now. So here's our rover. Not too bad. So let's see what iota looks like. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be able to recover this stuff. Okay, we're actually pointed this way. Now, let's put steering on inverted. Now, if I look at the biome map, which direction should I go to get to the next biome over? Due north. I'm assuming straight up is the direction I'm headed, but... Well, I should be at right angles to the sun anyway. Okay. Well then. This is an epic wheelie! It must not be modeling the mass correctly, because my center of mass shouldn't be that far off. Most of the chem should be up here somewhere. Alright. I'll just turn down the wheel authority so nothing gets too fucked up. Uh-oh, shit. Shit. Whoa. I really need to learn how to drive rovers. Lesson learned. Oh, well, let's see if I can land this jump now. Which direction am I traveling? Well, this is going to be funny. I have no electricity, though, but oh well. Let's see if I survive. Yes, I survived. Wow. What the? Alright. That's good enough for now. Back to the Space Center. So, lesson learned regarding rovers is too much roving, not enough vers, or something. I think I just need more weight down low. Because iota has really low gravity. That's the main issue. Like, nothing sticks to the surface. It's not quite as bad as Minmus, but... I'm not sure how it got to roll like that, though. Oh, what the frig. Global warming, much? So, yeah. Space Center is underwater. Oh well, I'm going to assemble an even ship.